Hey, there we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome to round two of the Lunch Meat Classic 27 series, Twin Deez. We have Sweepy versus Kurtis Osborne. We're going to look at some Wakanda versus Avengers here. I'll look this in a little bit. Get them briefly on screen. You're welcome to pause if you like. Gonna mix of OG Steve and Sam Wilson Avengers. Seeing some prio roll here. Incredible roll on both sides. Kurtis winning with one wild. Garrett rocking three new crises versus Kurtis is on. He's got one, two versus two. Okay. Interested what he'll choose here. Gonna find a comfortable spot to vibe. Don't move around a ton. A lot of deliberating back and forth here. Slide going through Kurtis's list. We have Hulk, Thor, Prince of Asgard, Namor, OG Steve, Shang-Chi, Beta Ray Bill, Captain America Sam Wilson, Gorgon, Iron Man, and Okoye. Brace for Impact patch up. Avengers Assemble, Reserve Members, Second Wind, Battle Plan, Chi Mastery, Helios Laser Bombardment, Recal, and Survival. Maybe picking. I think he's leaning towards the Secures. Crises are Wedding Party, Superpowered Scoundrels, Intrusions, Scrolls, Deadly Legacy, and Inhumans versus Garrett's Baku, King T, Okoye, OG Black Panther, Shuri, Nightcrawler, Baron Zemo, Beta Ray Bill, Namor, and Space Maw. Garrett's telling me before this game, before he hopped into the game, that they were definitely list locked. He's been looking at making some changes here. I think OG Black Panther is going to come out. He's pulling Garrett's blues and Kurtis's reds. We have Legacy Virus versus Deadline to Destruction. Garrett gets to pick between threats. 16 or 19. Small glitch with the overlay for TTS showing 2025 Crisis. It'll be interesting to see because there's some midline objectives on the extracts and some very tight secures. Such a fun one with both of them running Bill. Assuming odds that both we see a Bill on both sides is fairly high. Especially if Garrett takes the 19. Back to Garrett's list, we have Tactics, Brace for Impact, Sacrifice, Spirit of Wakanda, Wakanda Forever, Wisdom of the Ancestors, I Am a Baron After All, Mass Transit with Nightcrawler for some goofs, Recal, Shh from Ebony Maw, and Survival. I don't even know what to speculate here. 16 versus 19 allows for a lot from either side. We're seeing 19. More points, more fun. We're seeing some intentional choice here of Garrett putting the size 4 truck on his side. Vendor shop, I'm assuming, is just going to be in the middle no matter what. They're fun tokens. Exactly. Gamers make number go up. I'm looking back and forth between these. It's just interesting to speculate. 19 points. We're going to assume there's... Would it probably be a safe bet to assume there's a Hulk? There is no Killmonger on the other side. I would feel kind of safe running the Hulk. King T can do some stuff into him, but otherwise... Damn, I don't even know to speculate. Definitely going to see Baku, King T, Okoye. I just feel like that's a safe bet. Or Baku T and Shuri to be blasting people range 5 from the back point. Still in shock with Garrett being a known Killmonger 1 enjoyer, not having Killmonger in this list, but definitely is the list locked because he's kind of boomerang back around on that opinion in the past week. Important to highlight, today's stream is sponsored by Uncle Zach's Dice Rolling Academy. Just roll normal. The #1 way to win in Marvel Crisis Protocol. He's broken his chains. I wouldn't go that far. It's kind of funny. We're digging around before this game trying to find the picture that I don't remember who made it. I feel like it was Schmid, Spooper versus Kurtis. It was March 14th of last year. We're almost a year away. Had Kurtis's face pasted over the Canadian flag on the right side, and then the top half of someone's head on the left side for the American flag. Good memories. Very fun time having that be almost a year apart here with these two facing off. Broken in his chains. Important to note that both of these players are signed up, registered fully for Squad Goals 2025. And you could be too. If you find or if you have two friends also to sign up with you. We're seeing some squads activate. Ooh, 5 wide both sides. Yep, we got bills on both sides. Love it. And Okoye is on both sides. Incredible. 100% seeing the reserve member, right? No reserve member. Not for Okoye. All right, on Kurtis' side, we are seeing, after it loads in, OG Cap, Thor, Prince of Asgard, Beta Ray Bill, Shang-Chi, and Okoye. Don't you lie to me, Cherry. We're trying to make you play in this game. Oh, this is going to be really fun with Steve 1. All of the threat is online because everyone has the power to do all their cool stuff. Like Thor is able to charge. Shang-Chi can hidden flower under the leaves. Bill can throw stuff. Thor can also throw stuff. Garrett, known Nightcrawler enjoyer, running Nightcrawler. He's probably also having the same thought I did of, oh yeah, Shang-Chi is Avengers. Kurtis with priority, placing Okoye basically dead on with the Southern Detonation Console. Garrett responding with his Okoye on his home Detonation Console. Kurtis placing Cap on the top side. Just dead on with the Detonation Console on top of the size 4 Bender Shop. Garrett thinking about putting Bill on that same side. Yep, dropping him dead on with the vendor shop as well. There is a legacy cure hiding behind that building. Kurtis placing Shang-Chi. Above Steve. It's looking like as a nice counter to Bill with that 6 dice Mystic Charge stagger. A lot of good potential. Bill does not like Mystic as much, being free defense there. He can still reduce, but it hurts. Yep, M'Baku going to join the party up there. Not too surprising. Shading farther above Bill. Going basically bang on with the Legacy Cure. Thor, Prince of Asgard, going on the southern side. Nope, going on top of the blue car. He doesn't like him dangling there, so he's going to place him just basically next to Okoye. Off of the hitbox of the car. He's on the car. Nightcrawler sitting in the truck. Normal Nightcrawler things. This Thor is immune to stun, so that's going to be a difference. I think it's going to be a difference maker at least. King T going directly middle. Yep, we're seeing some Wakanda M'Baku lead versus Steve 1 Avengers. Good old Steve's good stuff. Highlighting M'Baku lead. Kurtis highlighting Steve lead. Thanks, boys. Appreciate you. Okay, and Kurtis has to start us off. Where's he going here? Yep, it is. Still double walking. Because his medium base can fit there. crazy thing here with the with the detonation consoles, if you pick up that legacy cure, I don't think you can stand in such a way to not get pinged. There's gonna be a lot of damage being handed out. Very fun. I don't have a ton of experience on the new crises, but this is the one I've seen a lot of thoughts about. Yep, Kurtis starting with Bill, going towards that top Infinity, or the top Legacy Cure, and Detonation Console. He's going to be just directly between them. Sorry to move the camera a ton, but yep, he can be on that within one pretty easily. Good stuff. Shooting farther back. Nope, in such a way to have the console above his head, picks up the Infinity. And Bill is hanging out. I feel like, do you answer here with putting your Bill in the middle, grabbing the legacy here there? Yeah. Thor can charge him, but if you put him farther back, you're not going to be thrown into anyone at least. In place in such a way to be out of 3 of that console. I don't... Actually, no, that's fine. I don't think you put yourself somewhere Shang-Chi can get you, but actually I think he's at the same range Thor does. This is... It's definitely a push away. Okay, no. Kurtis' Okoye is just going to go grab that Legacy Cure then. Nope, he's going to send Thor for it. Considering Avengers Assemble already. Oh, he's looking at the Avengers Assemble safe grab. Okay. I think that gets him there. Too close for his comfort? Yep, too close for his comfort. So he's just going to go pick it up himself with his second action. Two Legacy Cures on Kurtis' side. Now he's Avengers assembling. Pulling Thor back. Important thing here, bound is 3 power. If King T gets 2 power, he will have the power to move bound and then strike Thor. So if Bill takes hits before that. Alright, next response here. Baku could walk up, throw a thing at Bill, does not threaten much, can get within range of that. Or does he double walk? I think it's either M'Baku or Koya here. If you shade Bill in your first move farther back this way, you can have a Koya on the back point. Not bodyguarding first turn, but set up just to potentially bodyguard from there. Garrett's going with Nightcrawler. Going on that southern detonation console, but he's shading one towards just the center of the board. Quay will be able to just walk up towards it. Nope. Changing his mind, going much more back towards his home detonation console as well. Cannot be in range of both. Okay. You see Cap set up to throw some shield into Bill. Shang-Chi's ready to just punch whoever goes towards to threaten that other detonation console, the top side. Could definitely see Cap throw a shield and walk to the home detonation console. Kurtis flexing his measurement knowledge over there. Kurtis is Okoye walking towards his home detonation console. Big cover behind the size 3 van. Garrett doing same but different. Nope, he was considering it, but now he's just looking. Definitely thinking about the Baku. He's walking in Baku. Aggressively towards Bill. He gets the range 3. So he gets the size 3, but he wouldn't be able to get onto the point, is what I think he's believing here. Okay, he's just setting M'Baku onto that point. Topside detonation console now housing Bill and M'Baku. Kurtis is able to respond. He has Steve within shield throwing range of 2 characters, and Shang-Chi with the ability to charge online. So options are not limited for him. Oh, Kurtis. Okay, yeah, Steve would be able to walk and get onto that point. He cannot. It's important to note he cannot push M'Baku because it's not big enough. It's gonna be size 4 or 5. That's wild. All right, we're seeing the Shang-Chi move, and we are going to see Hidden Flower Under the Leaves being used for 1 power thanks to Steve 1's leadership. Good old core box Steve. And Shang-Chi is charging in. He gets on the detonation console. He's not on M'Baku, and he's within range 2 of Bill, so he's going to be throwing 6 Mystic into Bill. He has a crit shield stagger trigger, which he gets. Sending 4 into Bill's 3. Love to see it. First attack of the game, throwing out a stagger. Bill pays a power and does not take any damage. Good old Corbinite Cybernetics. So I don't know. What do you think about that one? Bill does not take any damage. King T does not get a power. Is Okoye going to be able to get onto that point as well is a big question. A really good question. I want to believe. Ooh, he M'Baku'd himself. It's gonna be It's gonna be one where you have to click done. Oh. The Kurtis touch. Garrett has been complaining a lot to me about his ETS throwing some fits. But it's also the side effect of getting a few hundred hours in the game. And potentially not clearing any cache. Steve just, double short moving and kick flipping. Really just a dog pile on that top objective. 3 of Kurtis's models. 2 of Garrett's. On that back, one off that back detonation console. Understand that people are going to be taking damage next turn, and you're going to be able to bound in. Yeah. I don't know, it's an interesting spot. Yeah, no, bill paying there really doesn't do much because you'd only be on 2 power. He does not have wall crawler. There's no way he's getting onto that point. I think you just park in the back and have him not in kind of being threatened by things. It's the best bet because in retrospect, parking King T directly in the center gives him the range. Mm. And the wall crawler. Okay, he's really getting on in there. I feel like wherever you go, you put yourself somewhere Chang-Chi has to charge into you. Like, he's going to be able to, but I don't feel like you give him the free punches and potential for stagger right away. Work on the point and put yourself to 3 points versus Kurtis's 4. Otherwise, it's going to be 4-2. Yeah. Just be prepared to lean into the attrition next turn. Because people are going to get hit. They're going to get hit very hard. All right, 3-4, end of round 1 with Sweepy's Bill holding an extract and Kurtis's Bill and Thor holding an extract. We're going to be seeing Thor facing down against Nightcrawler on the southern side. Okoye is holding down the western detonation console. King T's holding down the eastern one. A big old cluster on the size 4 building that's definitely going to be thrown this round. Calling it now. And just a lot of stuff is about to happen. Okoye is not in range of the Bill. She is in range of M'Baku, though. And he's in range of Shang-Chi. But if Shang-Chi does punch him, Bill can and do a damage. Bill can aggressive in. Ooh, that's rough. Bill can aggressive in and get into range of Okoye and be within bodyguard range. Steve can just start chucking a shield at King T, doing some straight damage to him. Howdy, Vodka. Welcome. Joining us just at the start of round 2. Kurtis is prio here. I mean, yeah, actually, he doesn't have to. He does not need to start off with throwing that size 4 because it's giving cover. No one on Sweepy's side is able to throw that size 4. Baku caps out at size 3, right? Yes. Shang-Chi, or sorry, not Shang-Chi. Steve Rogers, Captain America. OG is throwing a shield at Okoye. No, okay, that's King T. Yes, the 64 dice now. King T blocking the crap out of it with 5. Steve is just definitely gaining a power off of this. No ricochet. Yeah, thank you. And he's going to do it again. One hit, King T is blocking it again. Incredible. Okay. Steve gains 2 power. Cool. If you're feeling really good about that, I think Bill clears a stagger and just walks back to the back detonation console and takes the W that he's still alive and fine. Making Shang-Chi dive King T is better. Because if he gets a stagger, he can still Wakanda forever. But I don't know. I mean, Bill's also not in danger the worst. Garrett has sacrifice available, so if he really feels the need to, he can get it off of Bill. A lot of lines to open up on here. Baku could punch Steve, just get him potentially pushed. If Baku gains 2 power, he has Spender online, which is really cool. Yeah. Baku punching Steve, fishing for the crit. Throwing another attack into Bill, just doing something. Do not spend Okoye's power to give Baku a spender. Do not. Folks, get your seatbelts. We're making quick decisions here. So Okoye just spent 2 for a Spirit of Wakanda, giving 2 power to M'Baku. He was spendering into Bill. 8 physical into 4. No cover. He will get to throw Bill medium. So Steve's bodyguarding and yes, basically Steve's bodyguarding and spending for 6 dice there. Ooh, Garrett gets the trigger, sending 6 into 5. So he's going to sneak a damage through. He converts. Okay, no, he uses leadership to convert 1, so he's sending 7. Steve takes 2. He is chucking Steve medium, making sure not to hit Okoye. Okay, this is working out. He's displacing Steve. He gets the trigger for an avalanche. He gets to move short, specifically in advance, and he throw a Nopkari into Bill. Three flat hits. Bill's blocking 2. Bill's spending and reducing. Cool. So Garrett has another action on M'Baku. He's going to send another one into him. Yeah, because he does not want to get moved by Shang-Chi. Baku's leadership is off the table, important to note, but he's got the push. Sending 3. Bill's paying 1 to reduce down to 1. Saying he's going to push, but Bill would just aggressive right back. It's a May push. Okay. Okay, so he is fine in his decision of skipping. But now Bill could absolutely pop over and chuck that. Garrett has brace available. Okay. So Bill's aggressiving a little bit, just forward. All right, seeing Kurtis respond. He's most likely just going to charge. Try to put stagger on King T, question mark. He's measuring off of Okoye. I mean, stunning her is pretty solid, then the bodyguard's really not online. But also, he's charging in now to punch King T. Stagger him, reduce his output. Range 2 of Steve or Garrett's Bill, but he is able to hit a Okoye here if things go really well for him. It's 4s across the board for King T. Cranking him for 2 so far. He's got a crit. He's got the stagger. 3. King T's blocking 2. Taking 1 here and a stagger, which is rough, but Fonda Forever patches that right up. Baku leadership, it has to be a crit, wild, or a shield to not get pushed. Oh, wow. No. Okay, so he rolled to push Okoye. Okoye got pushed and stunned. That's wild. It's an enemy character. God dang, this character's cool. Okay, he's hitting him again. Staggered him, and second attack's only doing 3. I think he's blocking 1, taking 2. Okay, he does have rerolls available. He's got a throw, a medium advance. Got enough to Spender, Shang-Chi, get a medium advance. Oh no, he's pushing. And it's once per turn for the block. That's sad. So King T is getting stunned. Yep, hits the car, gets stunned off of the 1-inch punch. Very cool. Thanks, Shang-Chi. All right, time to respond. It's very interesting. Having to take into account all of the different things like you just got to think about and who to pick. Like, Bill's not safe wherever he ends up. Kurtis can double walk his Bill and throw him off of the point. I feel like you just go with Okoye and try to sneak some damage through people. He doesn't have any gainers anymore, which is sad, but Bill, I feel like you definitely want him to get back onto that console. King T can get within range to a Shang-Chi again and get a whack off on him. Bound, Wakanda Forever. See, no, I feel like you just go with Okoye here. King T's kind of safe where he's at. Unless Thor really wants to pick a fight with him, but it's very rough with that stun because he's not going to get power back off of the Wakanda Forever for a spender. No shot. Yep. I still think you leave King T. He could maybe get more power off of other people, like just getting damaged. Okoye could just swing at someone, potentially get 2 power, keep M'Baku online, be defensive. Hmm. Like Shang-Chi's already bad enough on this side. I don't know if you attack him and flip him to get him to the other side so he can activate people, because that's rougher than getting staggered. I feel like Okoye is the safe functional pass here. Or Nightcrawler diving in Okoye. Or Nightcrawler diving a Bill. Alright, moving Nightcrawler in, spending his 2 power to Bamf. He can spend 1. Based on our luck last year, Lucas, absolutely. Honestly, like a round 1 matchup. Just hoping we don't get put through the streamer gauntlet like we did last year. All right. He's thinking. He's rapid fire decision making. Hey, if your base gets up to here, the range 3 reaches to there. He's being too cautious. He could have got it with a 1. Doesn't even place the full. Yep. Five dice into Bill's 4 with cover and a DR available. Ooh, 2 into 2. Haha, double stunned. Nightcrawler placing. We could just put him on the objective, right? On this side. put him where Shang was. It's very rough because now Nightcrawler is going to be eating potentially 5 damage. But I still believe the place 1, then you keep Brace online. He was, in my heart of hearts, I know he was going to be able to reach there. Okay, we're seeing Bill just going to be able to rotate. So he's available, like he's able to rotate and get into Okoye's range, so he's throwing the size 4 vendor shop at Nightcrawler. Five damage incoming. Blocking 1, taking 4. King T gains a power. One power away from being able to get the Bound, Wakanda Forever, and Spender if he needs it. Kurtis rotating away from the top point. Garrett's got 2 activated models there, so he's taken the point, but not a lot of pursuit available for him. His remaining activations being 2 staggered characters and an Okoye with no power. Kurtis has Thor's got things available to him. If King T does not go, I believe Thor can go and put a shock on him, which does not sound good for him. Oof, this is a rough spot. Way into Shang-Chi. Strike. Potential to gain 1 power here from 4 dice. Shang-Chi's blocking 4. Send it again. Oh, she's clearing the stun. Alright, the Okoye is just going to be throwing some 4 dice energy at Nightcrawler. 4, 3, 3. Throwing 1, he's blocking 1. It does not have Pierce, does it? Nope. Throwing 2 crits this time. She's sending 2, he's blocking 1, he takes 1. King T gains power. Bill rotates to back point. King T. Goes over towards Shang-Chi. Keep Bill relevant, but I think you keep him relevant by scoring 2 points. Not I don't think you put him up on the top with 3 other objectives. Or 3 other characters on an objective already. I think it's the King T activation. Clear stagger. Bound attack Shang-Chi. I don't think you put Bill with advantage of Thor. Yeah, good backup. Oh, it's a hard spot. But I still think it's Bill holds this back detonation console. Yep. That could have happened next activation, though, because Thor can walk beyond the objective and throw a hammer at King T. Giving shock. Really rough. But no, Kurtis is going to go bunker up. Makes sense. Excuse me. Good old Kurtis bunker. Koi and Thor hunkering down next to a bus. King T's bounding in. I throw an 8 dice energy into Shang-Chi with 2 rerolls. Shang-Chi's got 3 with flanks. Yep. Ooh. He converts. He gets a if he converts these with a wild, he's securing it. Oh, it's rough. 4. All right, end of round 3, scoring out. Kurtis going to 7, Garrett going to 6. Both players abandoning the bottom detonation console. Kurtis returning priority, holding 2 extracts. And Shang-Chi's about to start punching. Whipping a 6 dice into King T. Fishing for a stagger again. Not getting it this time unless this crit rolls into it. He can still Chi Mastery. Sending 4 though. King T blocking 2. So he's thinking with the Chi Mastery to fish the stagger here. But that does not matter because if he changes 2 dice here, he takes him down. Yep, he's Chi Mastering. Which he's changing 2 of his dice. Doesn't really. Oh, he's changing 2 of King T's dice. That's funny. Taking away that block, taking King T down. Rough spot. Now he can pay a power and send Bill away, or push Okoye, or do whatever Shang-Chi does. Tries to push Bill. Bill rolls a blank, gets pushed. And stunned. Shang-Chi charging. It's a second superpower, so it costs 2. Good. Dash over and take out a Nightcrawler. Yep, Nightcrawler takes a damage, goes down. Paying a power to advance short and joining the huddle. Cool. Garrett with 3 activations remaining versus Kurtis's 4. Shang-Chi just taking out 2 guys. Albeit only having 4 health between them, but much good. So coming back here, yeah, Baku can throw some dice at Bill. Weird spot. Pass here. No, pass here. Let's Bill get out of range. Terrible, so he's just going to throw dice. Boy is not spending to bodyguard. Fair play. Bill blocking 2. thing. Okay. Bill's blocking 2. Garrett does not get the triggers. He's going to be throwing the second attack into... I think you still do Bill again. Make a Koye spend. Make her reposition if she has to. Throw it again. Just trying to take out Steve in retaliation. The unkillable Steve. You just keep swinging at Bill. Nope, Steve. Steve spend. Two crits on M'Baku's side. Steve blocking 2. 4 damage coming from Baku. Steve blocking 3. No wilds for leadership either. Power to M'Baku. They push away. Insert joke about T leadership. Very not quite what he wanted there. Steve has throws available. Still throws, but okay. Koye could eat an M'Baku. Yeah, Kurtis has a lot of control options available to him right now. Thor can charge in, stagger someone, throw someone else away. Thor can just walk and throw whoever. You know, post up wherever. Point Kurtis just needs 9 points. Seven total available. He is able to control 6 of it. If he moves a lot of people around on the top and then spreads out, that'd probably be a tall order. Yep, Thor is going to be able to charge in M'Baku. And out of stagger, and it just feels bad. Steve's double walking, putting himself in the middle of his team, just creating even more of a defensive knot. Outside of range 3 of King T. But he's not within range 2 of Okoye, it's important to note. Okay, Bill feels... I don't know if he feels safe. Never mind. Garrett has Okoye and Bill. Kurtis still has Thor, Bill, and Okoye. Garrett's Bill's walking up. He's trying to untangle the defensive knot. Fortunately, he has to do that with his extract carrier, so he's putting Bill in a little bit of a danger. Throwing Steve back into his team. He has two characters, who aren't going to care about that right now. But I think you just aim him. Yep, so Tinks into Nightcrawler. Bill's there. Okay. I don't know. Thoughts about that? So Thor is going to be able to charge in. Still the hurt on whoever he needs to. Hey, look, it's Bill. Thor is charging in. Swinging at M'Baku. Physical wild throw. 4 with a crit. Garrett's blocking 3 so far. 3. 5. He'll get a 2 damage through and a stagger, but no throw. But he does have the throw online naturally now. It costs 3 power. But he can throw M'Baku medium. Basically straight this way and out of the equation a little bit. Yep. And then walk back into his defensive bubble. Nope, he's throwing Bill. Also a good choice. Yep. Kurtis only scoring 3, potentially 4, potentially 5. Max he can go up to is 12 this turn. Really putting Garrett on the clock, making next turn last. With both of his extract holders in great shape, that's tall order. It's time for Okoye to punch Steve. She could whip some shots from downrange into Bill, but if you take Steve down, runs flush with power, so if his leadership goes out of the way, no one cares. Just inconvenient. Ooh, it's a tough place to be sweepy here. She's throwing 4 dice energy from downrange into Shang-Chi. Cool. He does not have blanks. He's blocking nothing. She takes him down. Okoye. Okay, now she punches into Steve. Yep. Important to note, if Steve goes down to this, he's just going to become a god on his backside. He's boosted. It's 1 power. Why not? Ooh, that almost was a crit. Okay, we got 2 Steve's blocking 1. Wow, she takes him down. Incredible. Okoye, the 2 threat. Wow. Respect. Bill's in a spot where he just kind of hangs out. I don't think he can get to that bottom one to hold it. Okoye can, but you don't want to untangle the defensive knot. That might keep Kurtis to scoring 3 this turn. Not I don't think he's going to put Bill in a bad spot. Oh no, Bill gets across. Wow. Okay, no, I was being a hater. Bill does, but he definitely gets in range of King T. On the backside, he gets a lot more freedom. He goes that way. So Kurtis likely scoring 4 this round. Yep. 11 versus Garrett's 2. 11 versus Garrett's 8 here. Okay. Right, already switching sides. Okay, a lot to happen here. Don't think lining up on Shang-Chi's the answer. But also he has available to him yeah, he can charge Dim Makambaku and activate him, and that's just game losing. Yep, Wisdom of the Ancestors being played on King T. Now he's counting skulls in attack, defense, and dodge. Probably going to see a bound as well. Projecting him towards Bill. No. He's going Shang-Chi. He's throwing 8 dice energy into Steve. 7 into 3 blocks. 8 so far. Will be 9 with leadership. Has to do it that way, and that kills Steve. But Steve has recal. It's a spicy spot to be. Yep, recal being spent. Five, 6, 8. Yep, Steve's still dead. Cool. Steve takes 6. King T gains 6. Now we're gonna see Wakanda Forever. Okay, so Okoye body blocked that. It's just a normal attack. Our bodyguarded it. Normal attack, nothing going into it. That costs 2. Yep. Okay. Okay, King T's done. Popped up 1 tap Steve. Okay. Don't know if that's enough. Probably is because Okoye can just whip some shots. Hmm. Inch in his backside. Bill has his stupid pushing and moving. Nope, it's not moving. It's just the push, and he heals himself in a condition. Neat. Okay. Wild goose. Okay, Okoye into Nightcrawler. Baku. Nightcrawler. 3. Is he not boosting? I would spend to boost it. Okoye taking this one. Taking 2. That's a defensive reroll. Taking 1. Has her bodyguard back online. Okay, that's meaningful. Kurtis is Okoye done. Okay. The Nightcrawler is your Thor killer? Okoye's got 2 power. Every time it's, but Okoye has 2 power. Baku does have the ability to walk Avalanche. Oh, no, he doesn't. God damn it, I'm stupid because he has a stagger. He's out of range 3 of people. Okay, God. If you get the 2 powerful Okoye without doing damage to her, a lot of things that have to happen for things to work out well here. Then the Wakanda Forever pulls in Shang-Chi. Baku gets the ability to do things to him. Shang-Chi has the wild goose thing. It's only within 2. Nightcrawler punching Shang-Chi. 5 dice, gonna apply stun. He gets blanks. Shang-Chi blocking 3, so nothing meaningful. Shang-Chi blocking 4. So getting stunned, Nightcrawler placing. You can just go on top of the bus, the van still, because then you can place over there and still get a thing. I think he's diving Bill here. And his place is 3K. There you go. Pull that slot machine. Nightcrawler's one power spender. 7 dice because he's teleported twice. Looking for a crit hit. Okay, so he's got it with leadership. He has to use leadership here. To send 4. Bill's going to be spending to block 2, take 2. He is contesting. Yep, he gets to do another one. Just for Bill blocks it. We did 1 more there. He saw it. He was there. Okay. Yeah, Shang-Chi gets the hell out of Dodge. Turns off King T's ability to do stuff. Chi charging into Nightcrawler. 6 dice Mystic going at him. Getting a stagger and a bunch of damage so far. 4. Nightcrawler blocking 2. Taking 2. Getting push. Getting another chance to roll M'Baku lead. Ooh, and patching up Beta Ray Bill. Cherry on top. Baku's going to throw the size 3 Van at Okoye. We see Wakanda Forever just delete Okoye. Garrett for getting staggered. Understandable. Really wishing he had the line. Wakanda Forever. Try to push Thor off a point. Delete Okoye. I think you do it because it puts Baku onto point. He gets a pursuit. Yep. King T. Oh well. Baku into Thor. 5 dice physical. Crit. Push. Wild pursuit. Wild's extra damage. 2, 3. Okay. 3 into 3. Into Okoye. Takes 2. He gets to pull her. charge in, hit Baku. Dagger him again. Wow, charging and doing nothing. Then getting the throw. No stagger. Still something though. 4 into 1. Taking 3. Okay. Okay, Koi can just go walk to there. Ping Thor for a damage. Over, block off that point, make it so Kurtis scores 3, but he could score 4 over there. Bill could score that. Bill could double move and throw, but Garrett could double move and throw. Garrett cannot throw, he has 2 power. Bill hitting Nightcrawler, gonna finish him off. I think Nightcrawler spends. Yep, 6. 4 into 4. Cool. Nightcrawler blocks. That boy. Bill spenders here for sure. 7 dice energy. More dice to kill Nightcrawler. And then you just throw him off the point if you need to. Nightcrawler spins again. Does not spend. Accepts fate. It's thrown. Yep. Hey, 14-10. We're going into the next round. Round 5. Real nail biter here because Kurtis gonna run away with both of his extract holders and win while Garrett can only score 5. Important to note, whichever one he does not run away with gets dove by King T. All right, now I believe Bill is the safest. So Thor throws a Koye and runs. But he's also, he's in range of hit Koye, so safe. Charges in. For Asgard. Two crits. Baku's blocking 3. Baku's blocking 3. Baku blocks it all. No throw. Big for him, Baku. Swinging again. Throw and 4 damage. Five damage, blocks 3. Securing game. He bounce forward, throws 8 dice. Koye blocks it. Or is going to bodyguard it. He's throwing it at Thor initially. The downside of limiting your water so you don't have to have that many bathroom breaks is a dry mouth. 8 dice into Okoye with a pole. Okoye dead. Yep, not within range. 2 for the spender, sad. Four into 3, takes 1, gets pulled. And he done. No pull. I think she's really only going to be good for scoring that back point. You can punch Bill. And then push him. Yeah, that's annoying. Six dice Mystic into Bill. Staggers him. Three into 1. Bill pays. Takes 1. Apologize if you hear random noise in the mic. My dog is snoring. Alright, pushes Bill. Bill does not get stunned off of that. Shang-Chi is done. Alright, 14-17 end. Or 13-17 if Kurtis is a jerk and throws Garrett's Bill off of the point. Or Okoye off the point. I mean, Okoye could be a god here. Why didn't Bill aggressive? Done with it. Yep, there's a GG. Hop in and listen to him. If you guys got any questions, hit off in the chat. But otherwise, I will hop in and listen.
I think I should have probably taken the brace when I had it. I was probably greeding on that one. But it's fine.
Oh, the Nightcrawler one, he didn't have any power.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
But I think you could have gotten there after the range 1 place and then the range 3
I think
hit.
I could have. I'm like pretty sure, but I didn't want to risk it.
That's fair.
Cole, hello.
Hi, Kurtis. How's it going?
It's going great. I just won my lunch meat game. I don't know. It's not even
Oh.
11 o'clock. I might fall asleep tonight. It's great.
Hell yeah, I loved hearing that. I don't have any outright questions.
It's good, it's only-
Bees memeing in the chat. Yeah, the only question being, Garrett, why'd you lose?
Oh shit. I didn't try hard enough, everyone. That's the only answer I have. I mean, there's not many other answers than Kurtis is a phenomenal player. And I mean, I think I made some mistakes at several points that I can clean up, but I'll try better next time, B.
Just gut check here. He spent all of his tactics cards. You have 2 left. I think that's the factor here.
Maybe.
I don't think you had a throw that you could actually brace this
Yeah.
game.
I don't think I did either. He was throwing me into ethers versus characters. There's probably a sack at some point that would have been beneficial, but I think normally by the time the sack would have been beneficial, the stagger attacks were coming in on characters that had no sack buddies.
Yeah, and then like the target priority of King T being next to Bill, like he's attacking into King T first. If you sack it, Bill's gonna get staggered, and still has the option of attacking King T.
Yep. It turns into trying to trust the stagger dice to not show up, which is, something to try for, but at the same time, it's for one way or the other probably about the same. I'm sure I'll watch it back at some point on like 2x speed and find something.
All I got though. Otherwise, if you guys want to keep sharing your thoughts.
I honestly, I really don't have a whole lot. I think the game was played very well. I don't have a whole lot of crazy things otherwise to say.
Yeah, no, it's a scary team. I really like what you're doing with it. I think the King T and Baku Okoye core is like right up there.
Yeah, I do wish I had the other side of the 19 that I can run here. I have dropped Nightcrawler more recently for some different things. So I do wonder if that would have worked better, but I'm not sure it would have. I think it just gives me a little bit wider coverage.
Yeah, right.
But either way, good game.
Thank you. Yeah, you as well. Thanks for streaming, Cole.
Thanks for letting me stream.
You've reported, correct, Curtis?
I put it in.
Perfect. Awesome. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too.
Later,
Bye.
taters.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging around, gamers. Watch this on YouTube. And if you ever want something streamed, hit me up. Bye.